All right, so here we are. We're hanging out, Schaefer Media World Headquarters, behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes.
You get to look, you see my KISS stuff, my Met stuff. It's all hanging out in all of its glory here, and we're hanging out with another guest today, my friend Steve Janack, and Steve and I have known each other now for, it's been over 30 years, and I hate saying stuff like that.
Has it been that long?
It has. It's like 32, 33 years.
Yeah, we were very young when we first met, but we met back in the radio days, and we've done work together over the years, and it's great to be on the show.
So I started this business 15 years ago, and you're now into...
Year 5.
Year 5. And I remember you and I sitting down when you were laying out the plan and you're trying to figure out what to do. And Steve's firm is the Janack Group and does PR for a number of different folks around the area. And we've worked on a couple of different projects over the years together.
Absolutely.
But what I wanted to do today was talk to you about what a small business, or maybe someone in sales, or somebody who is active in the community, what can they do to help build their brand by using some of the PR tactics? What are some of the tricks, and what have you seen over the years?
It's a great question, John, and I think that as companies look for ways to differentiate themselves from their competitors, look to attract more interest in their business, they often forget about public relations. It's advertising is certainly something that makes sense for a lot of businesses. Social media has really taken off as a great way to get your message out there. But public relations does something that we call earned media. And what that means essentially is it's great to say good things about yourself, but it's even better when someone else is saying those things about you. And public relations really helps you do that, to get coverage in newspapers, on television, trade press, and any number of other means is a boost to your business. So for companies to look at public relations, it's a great way to get the message out, to position themselves as a reputable and creditable business, and also to position themselves as an authority and someone that a consumer would want to do business with.
Now, for me over the years, and I've dabbled in it, and by dabbling, I'll help somebody get a radio interview or help somebody get a TV interview. Mm-hmm. For you, this is not dabbling, this is jumping in and building the relationships with the various media and with your clients to help them formulate a message and a plan and some ideas to get that message across.
Yeah, there's really, it works best, John, if there's strategy behind it. You really need to know what are the types of things that the media would be interested in reporting on. And once you know that, how can you shape what you do to be of interest to the media and put yourself in a position to receive coverage? Once you get that coverage, then what do you do with it to take it and spread it far and wide, even beyond the initial media? So there's a bit of strategy that certainly goes into any engagement, and then there's the tactical piece as well. And you mentioned having contacts within the media, being able to write a pitch, being able to put a press release together, and really being able to build relationships so the stories are of interest and are of value, and media is really interested in sharing that with their viewers or readers.
So what is one thing that somebody could do to build their own efforts? Say they don't have the money to engage you at this point, or they're just starting out, or they're just getting their feet under them. What would you suggest this time of year to do from a PR perspective?
I'll give you certainly one great tip, and I think that for businesses watching, this is something that you can do pretty much no matter what business you're in, and that is become recognized as an expert, a subject matter expert in your field. And what do I mean by that? If you're an accountant, put together a list of the 10 top ways that you can be saving money at this time of year while doing your taxes. If you are a lawyer, are there certain tips that you can give to save money on a house closing or something like that? If you're a plumber, it could be, here are ways to protect your pipes. Here are ways to get your system to operate most efficiently, whether it's winter or summer or those types of things. Whatever it is, whatever business you're in, if you can put together sort of a piece that describes your expertise in it and then share it, probably first on social media, on your website, but then also get media interested to come and cover and write a story about whatever it is that you're talking about, it's a great way to showcase yourself as an expert, which in turn makes your business one that a potential customer may look at and say, gee, I need this type of service. This person seems to know what they're talking about. Let me contact them and see if there's an opportunity to work together. I'll throw a freebie out there. In fact,
I was hoping for a freebie,
yeah,
Steve.
Always a freebie. This is a time of year we're very close to spring. And when people think of spring, they often think of spring cleaning. For the media, they're interested in stories that are timely and topical. So spring cleaning is something that people will talk about and will be on people's mind. No matter what your business is, think in terms of spring cleaning. So let's say you're a financial advisor. What is the spring cleaning that someone can be doing for their financial house to make sure that all of their dollars and cents are in order? If you're an insurance agent, what are the types of things that you should do for spring cleaning on your insurance? Looking at your policies, comparing prices, looking at coverage, etc., etc. But put it under the umbrella of spring cleaning. Now you've got something that's timely. Demonstrate your expertise by giving some types of tips, and get it out there and target some media that might be interested in sharing that story with its viewers or readers or listeners. It's a great way to get some free publicity, or what we call earned media, and to begin to build yourself as an expert and someone that's trusted, and most of all, someone that people want to do business with.
The beautiful part about that idea, too, is you can execute that on your own on social media, whether it's through a blog post, sharing a little bit of a tip here and there, if you're in any one of those businesses under the umbrella of spring cleaning, and maybe you can start the basics there.
Yeah, you can definitely start on social media. I think that what too often we see is that a business will start a social media account and then not feed that account. And so you want to continue to feed it with information and content. That's a great place to get information out. People, remember, are checking out businesses online before anywhere else. So they're looking at your website, they're looking at your social media pages. So be active and be relevant. Keep in mind that that earned media piece takes it a step further. In social media, we're talking about ourselves. If we can get some earned media, if we can get some coverage, newspapers, television, etc., it's someone else helping to tell our story, and there's a lot of benefit with that.
Well, Steve, thanks for coming by.
My
It's always a
pleasure.
pleasure to have you come over. And if you need more information on Steve, is it the JanackGroup.com?
TheJanackGroup.com.
And what's your phone number?
It's 518-810-8050.
To listen to those dulcet tones on your voicemail, who wouldn't call?
It's like the old days, John. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Steve.